Hey, aloha, mahalo from our ranch. Good morning to you. Happy Sunday, families, friends, visitors, guests. Uh, you guys have been awesome. Thank you for following my channel. This morning we're gonna talk a little bit story. Um, I don't know if you've seen my background. See that guy, yellow guy over there, covered with the green. Yeah, there's a reason why I cover it with the green color and it's yellow. It's a ducky. I hate them duckies. Okay, but anyways, that that's a wood chipper. If you don't know what that is, it's a wood chipper. So let me give you my take on that. That can only take up to 3 inches diameter of uh, wood. So not too strong, but it can do the job. I like it. Um, it's good to have on a ranch or oh. And why do I keep saying ranch? Yeah, this is a tiny little land, 1 acre. Well, not tiny. 1 acre is pretty good size, but uh, ranch is different. But as islanders, we call ranch everything. Even you know, tiny little piece of land, we call it ranch. As long as it's out in the country, we call it ranch. So, uh, but yeah, so when I call my land here a ranch, it doesn't mean it's a humongous ranch for cows and cattle and whatever, but that's the island way of saying it's a country. So that wood chipper is really good, and yeah, I'm slowly, taking all the small woods and whatever, collecting them, and then I ran it through it. Um, you can put sticks from the top, and you can put it from the side. So there's two areas of that wood chipper where you can put in wood. I found it that the top part is no good. It's not consistent, comes out different sized. So I don't use the top portion. I only use the bottom one because it's very consistent, and I like that consistency of wood chips. Um, so what I do with my wood chips is I bring it to the back side of my big pan. Yeah, so when I spray and clean down the poop and everything, it goes into this one spot where I created for soil, so the poop and everything and the wood chips, and so that's where I'm gonna go. I turn it around and then go grab my soil, and I bring it all over and use it for my garden. You can call it farm if you want. I don't know what's between farm and garden, but as you can see, this place has a lot more. It's a lot more greener than when I first cleared it out. A lot more taros, a lot more bananas, potatoes, and sugar canes, and everything is coming out, grass, so all kinds of stuff. Yeah, breadfruit trees are all over the place. So apple trees, there's 2 out there. Don't forget, we have a lot of kaffa, and now I'm starting to cut the kaffas and plant them as well. So there's gonna be a lot more kava. This place is gonna be filled with kava everywhere. Um, so yeah, that's what's up. Um, boat still sitting over there. Yeah, plan to go fishing next week. Engines are all done, ready to go. So just relaxing now. Maybe tomorrow we'll do some work. So you may wonder why I have a lot of weed over here and no weeding going on. Yeah, I intended to be like this. Yeah, because I'm gonna bring my pigs and come here and stay here for a little bit so they can turn up the soil, you know. So I'll probably drop some wood chips in here all over the place, just so that when I bring my pigs here, they can just turn the soil, turn around, aerate it, and everything, and then I can plant. Maybe we're gonna just plant potatoes here. That's what my plan is. Just potatoes, nothing but potatoes over here. Um, yeah, so we're gonna put a fence around this area here, and then um, let the pigs loose. Yeah. Yep. So today's a Sunday, so not much to do. Just down here. I put down our dogs. So the dogs are just enjoying the whole day all over the place. I don't know where they're at now. Dora! Dora, come here. Lola, Ginger. Oh, I see them. I see them. They're coming. They're coming. They're running like crazy all over the place. Yeah. Okay, guys. Why don't I take you guys on a tour again? So you guys can look at this video, compare it to my previous videos, and see the difference. It's a lot different. The plants are all grown, so let's go take a look around. First thing first, let's look under the house. You see all those ohia posts? Yeah, these ohias, man, they're very strong trees, and they can live, they can stay as their post forever. Okay, alrighty. So let's take a tour again. So, kavas are covered with this potato. We have Hawaiian pepper and cassava plants are, you know, they're growing up in the middle of everywhere. More kava plants on that side. This is my breadfruit. Turns a little bit yellow when it was cold, I think. So needs some food, I guess. So we're gonna bring some pig gold here after we harvest. We're gonna harvest this first. At the end of the month, we're gonna harvest it, and then I'm gonna bring a lot of gold from the pigs, we're gonna bring them here. A lot of gold in this area. We're gonna bring them down here. Same to that side. Yeah. Another cover here. We need to put more mulch here, and that's I don't know, what do you call that? Can you guys put down in the comment section the name of this plant? Because I just picked it up from my brother in Kona, I believe. It was Francis who gave it to me. Yeah. A lot of bananas coming out. A lot of bananas, and of course the cassava is so big, probably the roots are humongous. Look, potatoes just lying around. See that? Yeah, potatoes just, bring it for the pigs. So this is black cinder. This is what I used to mix it with my soil. So if you wonder why I have this here, this is I use this to mix with my soil, and the reason is that so the water can go through the soil for not for the water not to stain one. So that's why I have this black cinder here. Oh, yeah. See all the sugar canes. It's growing like crazy here. Sugar canes are like, man, look at how big they've grown. Yeah, and the new ones that are coming out, they're even larger. I mean, look at that one over there. And look at this. See that? See? Maybe that's why Hawaii is so good for sugar. Sugar canes. Yeah. And more cassava plants. This is a different variety, I think. These are all different. I don't know what kind of cassava. If you guys can help me out and put it in the comment section, I would really appreciate them so I know what's the name of these things. Because this is very different from those cassava over there. I only plant them. I don't know the names of these things. All I know is they're all cassava. But I know when you look at them, these ones are very different than that one over there. Alright? So if you know the name of that one, put it in the comment section. And also this one over here. Okay? Yeah, I used to walk around here and there was not. Right now, look at this. I love it when I see all this coming out because I can just cut them and drop them. And that's more soil for my land. So I'm very happy with how things are going here. Obviously, we have a lot of bananas now, so all the leaves and keep dropping and creating more soil. So this is really, really fantastic. Yeah. So I planted sugar cane. So I put a lot of rocks on this side for drainage purposes. So I'm gonna even put more rocks and then probably gonna cover it up. So you can see my driveway is slanted. Well, when you look outside, now we look out toward the main road, it's slanted to the left. So that way it can drain down here in this area. Because there's a lot of rocks. Yeah. A lot of space for water to run off. So you see, that's another space for water to run down into. I was thinking to plant bananas here. So I'll probably plant a banana here. But I need to put more rocks in there so that way it can be drained. Water can drain in there. My boat got stuck out here on that tree trunk right there. It got stuck in there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So my property is, see where that ribbon is? So going down this way, all the way down there. And this is a pile of wood over here. So a lot of work. We can hire someone to bring a grinder and they'll just grind this whole damn thing down, but I don't want that. This is really good for the front of the property. It serves as a gate. All these trees coming up, see, on top of it. And we're gonna eventually clear this area out here. Well, because my land is way over there. Go down this way. So we're probably gonna clear it out and plant a lot of bananas on this side. It goes way over there on that side. Go down. We have a lot of rocks that we can use. So this is good. Yeah, a lot of rocks here. We can get a heavy equipment and come pull all these rocks out. This is a ice cream tree over here. It's for my neighbor. Fell over onto my land. So when we're ready, we're gonna clear this area up and replant them. This needs to be cleared up, and then we'll plant a lot of bananas on this side and breadfruit trees. So still a lot more property to fill with eatable food. Yeah, I have a lot of wood here that I need to use and to cut them and use them. And if you want soil, guys, do not bulldoze your land. See this? This is bulldozed. All you see is rocks, no soil. It's good because it's basically flattened out the area. This area was very hilly and all kinds of stuff. it flats it out. But the problem is all that soil is gone. But you know, grass will take over anywhere. But I love these humongous rocks. You know, when we have a chance, we'll pull them out of here and line up on the side of our land, so you know, it can be a kind of what. So different rocks we use for our driveway. A lot of people here use the red cinder, but I don't like that because it's full of iron and it's hard to plant. That's why I don't bring them on my land here. Oh, doggies are under the house now. They went and play in the poop. See all those bananas? I probably start to put them online. If you guys want to buy from me, buy bananas, you know, 15, 20, $30, depending on the size. Yeah. So those are $15, the small ones. The bigger ones are $20. Yeah, a lot more here on this side. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna start to put this online so you guys can support me, you know, so I can build more stuff here on the land. Tea, taros, whatever you want, we have them here. Potatoes, two kinds of potatoes. Yeah. So we're going to start selling this stuff. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned. Oh, let's go look at the machine, at the chipper, wood chipper. So yeah, it's pretty neat. So this is the wood chipper, and this is where you put in the wood from the bottom here, and you can also put them on the bottom, on the top. That's the sack where you collect the chips. You hook it up to this over here. And I'll show you when I run it next time, maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Here's another breadfruit tree here. Yeah. And then more potatoes. Oh, cassava. Yeah. Cassava here. And so here is the rope that's I kind of follow to show me the approximate to my property line, so I know where to plant stuff. Yeah, it goes down that way and it'll go out to the front of the property. And so I have a big ohia tree here. The only sad part is the top part is no good. It got some disease, so I need to clean this up over here. Remember, cut and drop, cut and drop. That's the name of the game. So we have soil. Cut and drop, cut and drop. Yeah, this is a different variety of potato over here. These are lemongrass. Lemongrass. turmeric. So my son's girlfriend brought pig food, and I saw all this inside the bag, and so I took them out and threw it down there. See all this? These are lime trees, lime plants. If you guys want some, come out. Okay, we can sell this. There's a lot in one of this, so we'll sell them for $10. Yeah, $10. Papayas, there's a lot of papaya over there. And then I've had this generator. I bought it a long time ago. So let's go ahead and run it. I always run it every now and then. So this is a very big generator. Yeah. So let's see if we can run it. Turn this on. Okay. And we have the cooler here. Let's put it on choke. We'll let it run for a little bit. We have a papaya tree here, and of course taros. They're ready to be harvested. Probably humongous taros, Shaka, yeah, kava plants. See this kava plants here. See, getting bigger and bigger. There's another one on the other side. Look at that root. Let me show you more roots. Okay. Let me show you more kava. I need Dickinson Myron to tell me if these kava are good, because I have no idea. See, this one is very fat. Yeah, very fat. Okay, so this one, there's another one over there, there's another one over there. They're getting fatter and fatter. Look at this guy, he's very fat. Yeah. There are more here. More plants. They're starting to grow. There's one over there hiding. This one is growing out a lot. And these are humongous taros. Yeah, big taros. Humongous. Oh, and look at these biggies. These are the new ones I got. This is Nemini is big. That's Nemin. And Woleai over there. Yeah. But It's a male pig over there. Male and a female. This is Nemen. Oh, and these taros are humongous taros. And I think you guys seen this. Oh, this is a tree. This is a big tree. This is an ice cream tree. It's growing. And I have a mountain apple right there. Oh, let me show you, forgot to show you a banana. Banana is almost ready to be pulled and cooked. Yeah, you see that? I think it's almost ready. Probably ready by the end of the month. Yeah, a lot more bananas coming out like crazy here. So if you want to buy, come on out. You can pull your own banana. $15 for the small one, $20 for the bigger ones. I'm gonna start growing kava too, since the kava branches are getting bigger, so I'm gonna cut them and so the roots can get bigger. Alright guys, running my generator, so excuse me for the noise. Yeah, let's give it a little bit more time to run, so that way I have no issues with my generator. It's a good day to run it. It's a Sunday, nothing to do. I think I like my dogs to stay down here. I don't know, my son doesn't want them down because he said they're gonna run away. I don't know, I trust my dog. I think they'll be okay. But I have to listen to my son, because okay guys, so that's the tour of this Sunday morning. I hope my videos inspire you. Yeah, so that's the story of this Sunday. I'm still on the ranch, not able to go out fishing. Yeah, so next week is fishing. This week is just relaxing and working a little bit on the ranch here and there. You know, plans here changes, so if I talk about something that I will do and then change it up, you know what they say, you go with the flow. Alright, so do not stress out about anything, just live your life. Yeah, things happen, so you know, just enjoy it, man. Live aloha, sleep aloha, dream aloha, drive aloha, fish aloha. Everything is aloha, right? Because I'm here in Hawaii, so everything is about aloha. You drive down the road, somebody cut you off, just show them haka. You know, as our mayor always say, it's double haka. Mayor Alameda. Yep. Yep, he said double haka. Once again, congratulations to all our graduates, Pacifica graduates. You guys are, you know, the inspiration of us all. You know, yeah, education is always, you know, #1 priority for all of us. We should always think of, you know, getting ahead by finishing our education, by getting into a good major, um, computer science, engineers, um, you know, trades like agriculture, construction, and plumbing, and electrical engineering, and all those stuff. But we need as many people as we can to get into education and learn as much as we can, uh, and so that we can improve our lands. Okay. By the way, I don't know if it's because of my video that I did on Yap, on my state of Yap, talking to our newly elected Congressman Andy. Um, yeah. So I noticed I saw some Chinese big ship in the Woleai Lagoon, and then I saw heavy equipments running around on Falalap Woleai. Um, that's kind of amazing. That's not even maybe only a month or so after I made my video complaining about the airport on Woleai, and that thing happened. You know, so that is amazing to see. Um, it's progress. As soon as you see something like that, it's progress. I hope yeah, that they can finish that airport, so make it easy for those of us that are out here, so we can fly in, get to Yap proper, go to Woleai, and then go to Iflug on a canoe or a boat or whatever. But yeah, that airport on Woleai is really good for Precinct 14, because we're all, you know, not too far from Woleai. My boat can go to Yorubik and Fachelep and all the way up to Chuk. Um, yeah, so to have that airport finally, yeah, so finally in the process, yeah, thank you so much, Congressman Ursamal and Congressman Andy, um, and President Simina. Thank you guys for heeding the call from your constituents, from the citizens of Yap. I see there's some movement right there, and yeah, we're gonna keep talking about it. And it's very good to see. Um, we just need to keep an eye out on those Chinese, because, man, sometimes they don't give a damn on what they're doing. They'll just bulldoze everything out of the way. And then Woleai will look like, or not Woleai, but Falalap Woleai will look like, uh, what it was during the Japanese uh, occupation during World War II. We don't want that to happen to Woleai again. We want Woleai to have trees and coconut trees and stuff. So just the airport, yeah. So one thing that bothers me though is the compensation to the landowners. I don't know how that works out. I don't know how that being dealt with. I know our local leaders, our traditional leaders, with the advice of our young, educated minds in Woleai and the Outer Islands. I know you guys can, help our folks out, especially the landowners, and how should the government compensate them. We don't want to lose sight of that. The landowners must be compensated. So let's not make things complicated. Let's just, do it fairly for all the landowners on Woleai. Yeah, the airport is on that side of the island where, my ancestors are from. So probably some of those are ours. Yeah, so you all are, we have a lot of educated minds in Woleai, a lot of young folks that are doing great, and they understand, and our elders too. So y'all need to compensate everybody. Just because if it's a government project or whatever, doesn't mean we're gonna just come in and bulldoze the land and not compensating the landowners. All right, so that's one thing we must stress. Like this solar coming out to our islands, and then we charge the landowners for the solars, and that's kind of not fair, because you're not paying the landowners for your solar to be on their land. So we must not lose sight of that. The land will always belong to the landowners, unless the government decides and the elders and the community decides otherwise. We need to come up with a system of compensation. Um, if any one of you guys from the outer island of Yap or from Yap proper or whatever, that's the state of Yap, if you guys know how compensation goes, that's one thing it's hard to talk about because we're scared of this and that, but it's something that we must face in order to not have issues down the road in the future, like, oh, landowners are in the airport cutting off flights. So we need to take care of those today, not wait around for tomorrow when the issue arises. Okay, we need to face head on. I know those of us that are out here, we don't have much say, but you know, if we keep on reminding you guys, you know, we're not criticizing you guys, we're just bringing up issues that we see and that you guys can deal with. So this is one of the things that I think needs to be addressed in the whole outer island of Yap or Yap proper itself, is to how do we compensate landowners. Yeah, only fluke they're clearing lands for solar systems, solar. I don't know. And then what's up? You're gonna charge the people, the community. You're gonna charge them for using your solar that is on the land that is owned by the community, owned by some people. I don't think that is fair. It's something that we must address today, is the compensation. All right, then we not have issues down the road. Yeah. So let's get it done today. Y'all awesome. Thank you and mahalo sa siguro remi tatabogis solo ngargami tamor aramat very mabugot man parvolwid sa sigami gartabogis yawai sibu kapitam kai siriwanne makarea mga as pangar saramat net ba sibu ko nga bugotar sem khairang sem bua iramne dekat sibu kapitaran dan kai boba vejiri fat iba sangarar sibu tam siwa zardar kapter ferigas ariam ibu pangis ada periun ada buafang periun ada kokom kabutas para ame sibu kokom kabutas for solar. Here is a 42 solar. Sa taon tawar ang sa boy, kami ka pay 25 sa madam. Or whatever power, whatever you guys call it. Huh? You Vesari, ferry bukote mo kami up to city solar water ang taon tawar sa charge kariye kay bo. Ibro ko makayami ka kay to iti arm ko bukote dan ang tay fair. Hari oro kami gari aneng oro sa or top compensation system as a sort of get into the comment section and inform us and educate us if there is such a system in our government of Yap. So yeah, we need to address that, and I'm so happy that Woleai Airport is finally in the process. Can't wait for it to be done, and then I can fly in, you know, so that way I don't have to go there and wait for the ship, for the sardine can to come. Just jump on the plane, go to Woleai, and go on boat to Iflug or canoe, you know. Alrighty guys, mahalo again. Don't forget, double haka. Alright, I'm holding the camera so I cannot do the double haka, but you know our mayor here on Big Island, Mayor Alameda. Okay, so we're all following it. We live aloha, we live double haka. Alrighty, happy Sunday. And don't forget, like and subscribe.